channel. My name is Kaseem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you. So in this video, we are going to go over a couple of things, and I basically decided to do a challenge for myself, and I've set myself to continue investing until I get to $1 million. I believe it's something that can be done. Even though 2020 has been very difficult, 2020 has been a difficult year for everybody, including myself. But you know, it can do worse things can be happening in the world, and this is pretty bad because we are going through a pandemic. But I do believe that as long as we have our health, that's all that matters. And I would like to take a moment to say thank you to everybody that watch my videos, that listen to what I have to say. If you can please take a moment to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It greatly helps my channel. And I've recently decided to start doing different type of content. Like, I love the numbers that I see in the back office of YouTube. And I'm a pretty new YouTuber. I'm very new to this. And I'm going to create a different section where I will be talking a little bit more about YouTube for people that are also interested in starting their own channel, right? If you're starting your own, if you are wondering about starting your own channel and you have no idea of what to do, I'm going to be doing some sort of like not step by step, but I'll be showing you guys some of the numbers. Like YouTube, they send me every month, they send you like facts about your account, the YouTube account. So I'll be sharing that with you guys. So I have a lot more videos to come to share with you. You know, my goal with this channel is to bring value to you, my audience. That's my goal. I want to bring content whereby maybe you haven't been thinking about it before, but by watching some of my videos, you can maybe, you know, just be like, whoa, that's something that I can think about and look into myself. So that's why I'm doing this. I really enjoy creating these videos, and right now this is my part-time thing. I'm spending like 20 to 30 hours a week on YouTube, brainstorming videos, putting videos together, editing videos. You know, I edit my own video. I also have a video editor, so putting it together, more content will be coming in the future. I really am excited about this. So yeah, without taking too long, I'm going to show you some of the new stocks that I've added to the portfolio. The reason why I added those stocks are like Peloton. I added Peloton, Workhorse, Neo, a couple of different companies. We're going to talk about them today. So let's get right into the video. Before we get into that, again, please take a moment to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for me, because it greatly helps the channel. It really does help the channel when people like and subscribe to the channel. It's crazy how much it helps the channel. So please take your time. Please take a moment to do that. I appreciate you for that. So let's get right into it. So we are going to start the video today talking about some of the trades that I made over the past week and a half or so. So I've been recently, because of the market downturn, I haven't been buying stocks as much as I usually buy stocks. So I haven't been putting money into the market on a regular basis like I normally put money into the market. So let's just look over this really quickly. I know today is about the trades that I made and which companies I'm adding to the portfolio. But before we get into that, let's just quickly look at the market. So for the past 5 days, as you can see, we are on a downturn. The market has gone down roughly about 2%. So it still hasn't gone down much. It still hasn't gone down that much relative to how far we've gone, how high we've gone up this year. So let's look at the month here. From the highs, we're down roughly 3%, almost 3%. 6 months here, you see we still haven't gone down that much. I'm looking to start buying stock again if the S&P dips below 300. If the S&P dips below 300, I'm looking to buy. I'm a buy at that point. But right now, with all this uncertainty in the markets, I'm not really aggressively putting money into the market. I'm just holding on to cash. I'm holding on to cash as much as I possibly can. So when the market is, when things get a little bit better, stimulus check gets passed, the stimulus package gets passed, the election is over, we know who is the president, we know their policy, we know the market already reacted maybe for like a month or so, then I will start going into the market, because look at this choppiness right here. Look at this. We went down 10%, then came back up almost at 10%, then we're back down again 3%. So who knows where we're gonna be, before during the election. But regardless of anything that happens, if the S&P dips below 300 at this point right here, if it dips below 300, I'm a net buyer of stocks, and I'm gonna be buying more and more stocks. Going into the transaction section here, if you go to activity and we go to trading, so I've done a couple of buying and selling recently. So mainly I've just been buying Tesla. I did a video on Tesla, which I publicly said that I will be buying $20 a day. I'm going to be compounding $20 a day into Tesla moving forward, because they have a lot of plan, and I'm a big bull on Tesla. I believe Tesla is one of the most undervalued company in the market right now, and it's just my opinion. So what I've been doing is I've been buying Tesla on the dip every single day. Not even on the dip, I'm buying it every single day. Every day I'm buying Tesla. I think Domino's was really down this day, so I put in a little bit of money, and yeah, so that's what I've been doing. For the most part, it's just Tesla that I've been mainly buying. Yes, let me update you guys. I sold out of a few companies. I sold out of Cinemax and also Ford. Okay, I sold out of Ford because basically their business is done. I think a lot of the ICE companies, their business is basically done, because Ford, for example, if they're going to transition to electric cars, they would have to take out all the tools in their factory. Well, not absolutely everything, but at least maybe 50% of the tools in their factories that is geared towards gas cars will not be geared towards electric cars. So that will cost them a lot of money. They're still paying off a lot of debt from the previous recession during the 2008-2009, the bailout that they had. They're paying out that debt, so that is holding them back. So Ford is dealing with a lot right now, so I want to just get out of Ford. I got out of Cinemax as well, because going to the movie is going to take a long time to get back, and I don't think that it's going to get back anytime soon. And like within the next couple of years, I think people are still going to be a little bit frugal with spending money, because there's going to be a lot of uncertainty because of this recession. So I sold out of it, and I also sold out of AMC, and I put that money right into DGRW. Is a dividend, is a daily monthly dividend payout. This is Walgreens. Walgreens, they, no matter what, people will still go to Walgreens and buy stuff. Walgreens and Boots in the UK. If you're from the UK, I grew up in London. If you're from the UK, Boots. Boots is everywhere. Boots and Walgreens, they're basically the same thing. So I own a piece of Boots. Tesla, every day I buy Tesla. And SPHD here, that is just my monthly dividend income that I normally put money into, just a little bit. But this pays me roughly about $15 a month. So it's pretty good. And then I put money into active Vision Blade. Are you still watching? If you are, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button while you're at it as well. It greatly helps the channel. It really does help the channel. I'm relatively new to YouTube, so give me a second to give me some thumbs up and some subscribe button. Hit it. Let's get back to it. Blizzard. because gaming is going to be pretty big, and over time I think it's gonna even get bigger. Now, the way that I manage my portfolio here on M1, no matter how much money I have in there, even if it's $1, even if it's $2, I treat that money like I have $1 million. Okay, I'm going on a $1 million challenge. Every single dollar counts. So I manage that money very, very carefully and thoughtfully. I put it into certain companies very carefully, and M1 does a great job in the background, buying and selling certain stocks as well. So I thought, let me point that out to you. Every single dollar that I have in here, I manage it very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. Now, let's look at some of the companies that I've added to the portfolio here. I added CGI. I'm going to go into more details over time into each and every single one of these companies. Look at their numbers, talk about them and all that stuff. So I'm going to do a lot more details on each and every single one of them. Yeah, I added EA into the portfolio. I never add EA in the portfolio. That was very silly of me not to have EA in the portfolio, so I added it. Whichever stocks I add into my portfolio, these are long-term holds. These are long-term holds. The only time I sell out of a company is if the fundamental change in the company. So let's say the leadership change in the company, or let's say things dramatically change in a company. That's when I sell out of a company. I normally don't sell out. I just hold on to my stocks for as long as I possibly can. That's basically what I do. I normally don't sell out of a stock pretty easily. So yeah, so that is that. So we have FedEx here. I added FedEx to the portfolio. I added Tesla to the portfolio, Salesforce, Fast here. We had Trade Desk, Peloton. Oh my god, I cannot believe I missed out on adding Peloton into the portfolio. I basically was never convinced when they initially came out, the initial public offering. I was really never convinced, because I'm like, oh, you have the gym, you have that, how are you gonna pay so much money? How are people gonna pay so much money, like $2,000 for the bike? That's Peloton. You have to buy the bike like $2,000, and on top of that, you have to now pay $30 or $40 a month for membership. So I never believed in it, and then the corona hit. Okay, so that changed my mind. All right, so that changed my mind, and as an investor, you can't keep you have to keep an eye on companies that are the future, and at the same time, companies that are systemic, that everybody goes to them, like Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart, Apple, Cisco, Microsoft. All those companies are very, very systemic. They ingrain into the American system. Like, a lot of businesses use their products and services, so that's why I made sure I added some of those. So I'm adding Peloton into the portfolio. I'm excited to add them. I believe over time they're gonna do really, really well. I'm also adding PayPal. I should have added PayPal a long time, but I never did. But I'm adding PayPal. I'm adding Skyworks, Square, Neo. That's the one that I need to talk about right now. First of all, there's a couple of things that we need to understand about Neo, right? So Neo is based out of China. They serve the Chinese market. They as a company, they're basically touting themselves as the Chinese version of Tesla. Although Tesla is in China, and Tesla is basically ramping up now in China. So I have both of them. I have Neo and Tesla. I believe that it's a good thing to actually play both of them and actually have both of them in the portfolio. So that's why I have both of them in the portfolio. Now, Tesla works with a state-owned company that manufactures, no, not Tesla, NIO work with a Chinese state-owned company that manufactures their car. So the NIO contracts with a Chinese a government company that manufactures the cars for NIO. So that's kind of like a bit of an issue for me. I like to invest in companies that have complete autonomy and they just have complete control over them, their destiny. I like to invest in those companies. Like, for example, Tesla in China has complete control over their business. Complete control over their business. So the government cannot basically tell them what to really do with their business or how to run their business. They basically just run their business in China by themselves. They have complete autonomy. NIO, on the other hand, NIO don't really have that autonomy because the company that manufactures the car, that actually produce the car, put all the parts together and everything, the company that do that is a state-owned company. Now, can NIO go to the state-owned company and say, look, listen, I just don't want to work with you guys anymore. I just want to build my own factory and do that. Now, are they able to do that? I don't know. You know, I don't know anything. I don't know about the Chinese market in terms of their cars and everything like that. I don't really know that much. All I do know is I know how to read charts, and NIO's chart is nuts. It's crazy, literally crazy. In the fact that the way the chart has moved so far is just nuts. So let me show you guys right now. Let me give you a quick glance on their chart. Let's take a look at it together. NIO. Let's look at NIO here. NIO stock. Let's look at the past couple of months. So let's see how they've done in the past year. You see, this is what I'm talking about right here. I remember when I was watching NIO used to be like $1, it used to be $2, and all of a sudden they gained all these raises from all the analysts on Wall Street. All the analysts on Wall Street are raising the price on NIO. JP Morgan raised their price. I think Credit Suisse and all these different analysts, they're raising their prices on NIO. So I'm just like, whoa, you know, can you imagine if I had just put $1,000 right here? At this point today, I would have 25 times my money. You know, 25 times my money. So for me, I can't really ignore NIO. I think I would ignore NIO because it was a Chinese company and I don't like to invest. It's not because like I have an issue with China or anything like that. I don't like to invest in companies where I don't really know much about like the government, you know, or like how the company, what can go wrong. Like with Tesla now, I know everything about Tesla. I know everything there is to know about Tesla. That's why I'm investing $20 a day in Tesla. I'm compounding my money in Tesla for as long as I possibly can. NIO, for on the other hand, I really don't know, you know. But you cannot ignore this kind of a move in the stock, right? Let's look at Max. So 5 years here. Look at the move. They went public at $10. They came down, went back up, came down. And right here, I remember at this point, earlier on in late 2019, 2020, I was watching NIO and they just shoot up like a rocket ship. Now, if there's a chance that NIO will go to $60 one day, will go to $40 one day, now this price will look like a piece of cake. So from now to roughly about a month, I'm gonna rush $1,000 into NIO. Dollar cost average it in. You know, I'm still kind of taking my time with it too because there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets, in general in the US market right now. So I'm kind of like keeping an eye on it. But look at this, $21. You know, it's getting $7 in just a month. So for me, I cannot really ignore NIO just strictly based on, you know, if we're looking at the charts here, I cannot really ignore NEO right now, because for me, the goal with my goal is to grow my portfolio. I'm challenging myself to get to $1 million within this portfolio, and the goal is for me to grow it. You know, it's for me to grow it. So I cannot ignore companies that are growing really fast in the stock market and not take and not be a part of it. So that is that. And then what I've been doing every day, I've just been, you know, buying dollar cost averaging. I should be known for dollar cost averaging. I love dollar cost averaging. It's like the best way to get into the market without getting burnt too much, because you're buying at different prices every single day, instead of just dumping. You can dump in some money. Let's say you're dumping $1,000 today, right? And in the next week, your $1,000 now turn into like $800. You start getting scared. But instead of just dumping that $1,000 in, you can say, okay, you know what? Over the next month and a half, I'm gonna buy it slowly. So you now divide that $1,000 by the amount of days in the month and a half that you wanna put money into the market, and you just put money into the market slowly over time. So that's how I like to. That's what I like to do. And I'm looking to put like $1,000 or so into NEO, nothing too much, just $1,000, and see how it goes. Yeah, so that's NEO. I added Snowflake to the portfolio as well. Added Virgin Galactic, because obviously they're doing some great things, creating like their own industry. Virgin Galactic, they're doing a lot of great things. Workhorse as well, they're making electric delivery vehicles, like the like UPS vehicles. I think that's actually that's good. I think it's something that's that it's good. They're gonna make a lot of money doing it. I think Amazon in the future too will get into that last mile delivery in the future. So we'll see. So that's that. And then Tesla, you know, dollar cost averaging every single day into Tesla like I normally do. Taiwan Semiconductors and Hyliion. So this company, they make hydrogen cars, right? Nikola. They're basically the opposite of Nikola, right? They actually make hydrogen. They make their technology can be attached to current trucks that are gas powered truck. So instead of creating a brand new truck, Nikola, that is just rolling down the hill, they choose not to do that. They're not rolling their trucks down the hill. They are just basically going to create one of their products will get attached. Their products gets attached to current gas truck. They take the gas part out, and then they add the hydrogen technology things into the current gas truck. Now, over time, hydrogen will be cheaper for like drivers and everything. So I think Hyliion here is a good growth stock to add to the portfolio. And you know, I do understand that this portfolio is a dividend portfolio. I should really name it dividend and growth portfolio, dividend and growth investing. Maybe in the future I'll do that, but right now I'll just leave it as is. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing with the portfolio. That's all the buys that I've been doing right now. I think, yeah, I bought some more Tesla and Nikola today. So, and yeah, today is Tesla's earnings, and they reported good earnings today. So let me pull that up for you guys really quickly. Are you still watching? If you are, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button while you're at it as well. It greatly helps the channel. It really does help the channel. I'm relatively new to YouTube, so give me a second to give me some thumbs up and some subscribe button. Hit it. Let's get back to it. Today's Tesla's earnings. After hours, they went up by $11. Now the stock price is $434. So that's a almost 2.5% increase. I believe maybe over overnight, the stock price will probably go up a little bit more after the conference, the investors call. So we'll see about that. But yeah, let's finish up this video here, and let me just show you guys one more thing in the portfolio. So if we pop in the portfolio here and we go to just the general aspect of the portfolio, as you can see, the portfolio is doing really well. You know, as compared to the market, we are still up in general like 13% in the portfolio, so that is quite nice. If I pop in here, so what I did, I also renamed this. I renamed this energy and transportation. It's basically new energy, really, but energy and transportation. Its current holdings here are Tesla, NIO, Workhorse, Chevron, Exxon, Hyliion, and Virgin Galactic. I'm researching other transport, other new innovative transport companies to add to the portfolio here, and then just dollar cost average into them, because that's what I do. I'm the king of dollar cost averaging. I absolutely love dollar cost averaging. So Tesla here, we are up to 8 shares. We're up 8 shares now, so that's great. I'm hoping hopefully one day I get to 100 shares before they come out with like their $25,000 car, before they revolutionize the EV industry. I am looking forward to that. But yeah, currently here are some of the new additions to the portfolio here: NIO, Workhorse, Hyliion, Space, and I think I added some few other companies to either tech here. So I added Snowflakes to tech sector here, and I added what did I add to this side? I don't think I have anything else here. Everything else is in the stock area right here. Let's see. Okay, so scroll down. Let me see if yep. So we have all the new entries. We have trade desk. Like I said to you guys earlier, this is all the new entries, and I'm keeping an eye on them. I'm gonna dollar cost average into them over the next months and years. When I buy companies, I want to hold on to them for as long as possible, because that has worked out for me really well. Like, look at all these companies, even though they might be down today or whatnot, but most of them are up pretty significantly. And investing the way that I invest right now, it works for me. I invest using ETFs, stocks, and I invest a specific way. I invest using ETF, I invest using dividend payer, and I invest using growth stocks, and I diversify my money across the board, across industries, across sectors, across everything. So that way, I don't have to worry about the market. All I just do is dollar cost average into my holdings, collect dividends, buy some growth companies, and hopefully those growth companies, as they grow over time, like for example, NIO now, if I get to $1,000, dollar cost average $1,000 into NIO, if NIO grows to like 2-3 times from here that Wall Street is predicting, maybe they grow to $60 or $70 from $20. At that point, I will sell some of it and take that money and put it right back into dividend payers, maybe into monthly dividend paying companies, so I can keep collecting that money on a regular basis. Because my primary goal with this portfolio is to dollar cost average into it over time, get this balance to over $1 million, and just let it snowball. Let the dividend that I receive, the dividend payment, let it snowball over time. Right here, this dividend income, let it snowball over time. That's the name of the game for me. We are down recently because the market is down. As you can see today, we earned 86 cents on for a week now. We've earned $1.40. So every week, every month, money is coming in consistently. So far this month, we've earned $39, and that's from September 21st to October 21st. So the portfolio is doing what I needed to do. It's working for me. It's going out and working. So I cannot wait to, when I get this balance, to be over $1 million. I know I'm still a long way to go. I'm just 2%. And I'm just going to keep on going until I get there. Non-stop. I'm going to keep on doing this until I get the dollar cost averaging into the market. Keeping an eye on good deals in the market. You know, I really missed out on Peloton. I'm going to be doing more videos about each of these companies. Peloton, Workhorse, Neo. The ones that are not really the dividend one, I'm going to be doing a lot more. So I think I'm going to call it a day here. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of links that you can check out. If you click on the I button, you're going to see the playlist of my dividend investing videos. You're going to see a playlist. You're going to see some videos about my trading. And you're going to see some videos, just different videos that I've done. Please take a moment to check out my channel, look around, see what I have to offer. I have a lot of information to offer, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna package everything together. Well, my number one goal with this channel is to give value, because in my journey to get to my $1 million challenge that I set for myself, I have to create a lot of value for myself. And at the same time, why keep it to myself? Why not share it with other people? Maybe they're going to learn from my videos as well. So if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe, stick around, and I will see you next time. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.